Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Solomon Bedu from Rabaji Kufodia Church of Christ. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Bringing to you a program I have entitled as Part to Preterism. Um, we believe that all biblical prophecies have been fulfilled. So what I mean is that the time of the parousia, that the second coming of Christ, the time of judgment and the time of resurrection, the time of the kingdom and the time of salvation have all been fulfilled. And that is exactly what Jesus Christ said is going to be the case, or that is what will happen. According to Luke chapter 21, and the verses are 20 to 22. Um, Let me see if I can have it here read. Um, Now there read that, but when you see Jerusalem surrounded by armies, then know that its desolation is near. Then let those who are in Judea flee to the mountains, and let those who are in the midst of depart. For these are the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled. So the question, the emphasis here is all things written may be fulfilled. So what it means is that there's currently no biblical prophecy, you know, left unfulfilled since AD 70. You know that Jerusalem and the temple fell in AD 70 at the hands of the Roman army, led by General Titus. In fact, you can read about just Jerusalem war, Judo-Roman war between AD 66 to AD 70. You can read about it, and you realize that you appreciate what that kind of war is. But anyway, what we are here talking about is that that event fulfilled all scripture or biblical prophecies. And if you look at Matthew chapter 5, verse 6, verse uh, 15, 16, 17, 18, down there, it says that, especially 17, 18, it says that, do not think I have come to destroy the law, but I came to fulfill them. And until heaven and earth pass away, not one tittle or one jot shall or will by no means pass from the law till all are fulfilled. So what it means is that biblical prophecies were all fulfilled in connection with the fall of Jerusalem. You see, sometimes our futurist brethren, in the churches of Christ, believe that the law of Moses, was nailed to the cross based on understanding of Colossians chapter 2 verse 14, and I think Ephesians chapter 2 verse 15, which has uh, which have some element of demise of the law, but not the law itself. See, if you understand this, we wouldn't be here positing the consummation of the law of Moses all at the cross, but we will know that it was the charges or the case, okay, that was nailed onto the cross. Galatians chapter um, 3 verse 12, I believe, says that Christ came to wipe away our curse. So it was the curse of the law that was nailed to the cross, but not the law itself. So we believe that until the heaven and earth pass away, not one tittle or one judge will by no means pass from the law. If you read at verse 19 of Matthew chapter 5 says that whoever teaches the little one, to undo the law shall by no means be called little in the kingdom of heaven. So the law was still in progress, or it was operative after the demise of Jesus Christ. But then what the little I will say is that after AD 70, the law of Moses became like a civil law, which can condemn but it cannot save, just as we have our civil laws relative today. So let us bear in mind that the fall of Jerusalem in AD 70 fulfilled all scriptural prophecies, all Bible prophecies were fulfilled in connection with the fall of Jerusalem in AD 70. Um, what else? Well, maybe I may pause here and hope and very hopeful that God willing tomorrow I'll come on your way, to continue with this great lesson.